Guys, I have to show you this. Look at this. This is completely insane. There's one 10 fabled, and there's another one. What? Hey, iBuy, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing really well.
Good. So guys, today we are joined by iBuy Premiums, who is kicking some serious butt, not only in his Black Bear Great One grind, but also on Twitch. So tell me what's been going on.
So far with the Black Bear grind, started off a little rough for me. It took me over 6,000 kills to get my first one, but finally when we got the second one, you know, chat decided that we should stack, and we did that successfully very quickly actually after the second one spawned, and so we're going to continue to stack and try and get 3.
So you have spawned 3 10 fabled black bears, and the first one took you, what, 6,200 kills?
Yeah, 6,200. It was insane.
And how many did it take for the second one?
The second one came in right at 1,724.
And the third one?
The third one popped shortly after at 114 kills with one on the map.
With one on the map. So today you're going to share with us exactly what you've been doing to make this happen, right?
Absolutely, let's do it.
That's right. So stick around, guys. iBuy is going to impart his insane herd management wisdom on us. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So to start off with the method, the main thing that I did was I went around and I shot level 5 and up. That was kind of like my cutoff point, but in order to get to this point, I felt like I had to take it a step further and push things even lower. So in order to do that, I started by stacking 9 legendaries.
So what does it mean to stack 9 legendaries?
Okay. So with stacking 9 legendaries, what it literally means is that you will shoot until you get a 9 legendary black bear to spawn. When that happens, you do not shoot that 9 legendary, right? That becomes a non-shooter that you want to keep on the map, and then you will want to continue rotating in order to get another one, and then another one. You want to continuously do this for quite a few bears, actually.
So basically, when you spawn a 9, you're going to leave it on the map, and it's going to cause more 9s to spawn more quickly, right?
That seems to be the case. And then also, what's going to happen is you're going to reach a point where you have enough 9s on the map that you'll notice the ones that you're shooting start to drop lower. And as they drop lower, that's how you create a massive base of animals that get down to that level 3 and under range, which you're really looking for in this method.
Because look here, you basically have only level 3s and 10s.
Yeah, it's quite insane. And if you look around the rest of the map, it basically almost everything is either a level 3 or a female. When you get to that point, it allows you to not have to rotate across every zone all over the map all the time. For the most part in this grind right now, I'm only rotating 2 lakes. I'm rotating here and 2 fawns.
So he's only shooting bears from here, and I'm actually at this point in my grind too, and it's delightful, guys. You want to get to this point where you don't have to go to all these little lakes to look for 1 or 2 male black bears. You just go from 2 fawn up here, shoot the bears, and then go back down here to Mule Deer Outpost and back and forth, and that is the way to go, isn't it?
Absolutely is. Yeah, once that happens, you're gonna basically become really in tune with your bears. You're gonna see the numbers, you're gonna see what you're rotating on, and you'll know if something changes. Like if you for some reason get a lot less bears here to shoot, then you might have to do a big wide rotation and see all your other zones. But for the most part, you can actually stick to just rotating the 2 lakes.
So basically, guys, the first step is to find all of your black bear zones, and there are between 50 and 55 drink zones, right?
Yeah.
So once you do that, then when you start, I've been trying to teach people how to swap out their females and males. Can you share with us how you do that? I know how you do it, but we want to share.
Absolutely. So one thing with 2 fawns and Mule Deer Outpost both, they do have females, then they tend to kind of collect them. So in order to move them, all you have to do is shoot them. I suggest shooting the females and none of the males during that rotation, or each time you do that, and only shoot the females out of the zone. They will go and they will create a, not necessarily a new zone, but they will stack somewhere else.
So this is just me asking, but when I shoot females, then I go looking for other males in the smaller zones to swap. Do I not have to do that?
You should definitely be doing that, because if you're only shooting females,
they're just
then
gonna respawn into the the opposite. They're gonna go into the 2 zones that we're shooting out of if you don't go somewhere else, aren't they?
Right, and so what I like to do is I like to focus on one lake at a time. So if I choose Mule Deer Outpost, I'm gonna shoot the females here, and then I'll do one big wide sweeping rotation, avoiding 2 fawns, because that's a zone I want to work on later.
Yeah, you don't want your females to go there, so there's no point going there. When you're
Correct.
trying to swap out your females.
Yep.
So basically how it works, guys, is once you shoot the females, you go to all the little lakes and you try and shoot all the male bears that you can. And then when you do, put the time back or leave the game. That's going to initiate respawns. You want to do this at the beginning of a game so that they're the only ones in the respawn pool. And then there's about a 50-50 chance that they will swap zones, and if they don't do it, you just do it again until they do. But usually they do swap, I find. Do you?
Yeah, they seem to swap pretty quickly. Every now and then they do come back, back into the same zone that you shot. But again, you just wash, rinse, repeat until the process is complete.
Perfect. Let's go have a look at your 2 fawn.
Let's go.
So there are 3 black bear drink zones on 2 fawn. This is exactly the way I have it set up too. 2 tents. You want, basically you're going to shoot these 2 zones, and then when you come over here to do pickup, you can shoot backwards.
Exactly, yeah, it works so well for efficiency. And the thing about fast traveling in on one tent, the bears are actually invisible currently, and so you can just look straight across and you get your shots on the bears that you intend to rotate on.
So you don't shoot 3s, right? I don't shoot 3s and below, but I do shoot the 4s and up, and I'm leaving the 9s. That's basically the strategy, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So there's a couple of 3s in this zone across from us, and they will live their best life over there. I do not shoot them, and sometimes when I come here, they'll only be the 2 3s there, and I leave them.
Look at all the 3s. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that top zone over there is actually all 3s. I used to have occasionally I would have another male go in there, but I think that I've actually gotten another 3 to just go ahead and fill that spot. But I still do look over there just in case a stray kind of wanders out of the rotation.
So basically, guys, when you start your grind, you are gonna have to go around and shoot the bears out of all the little lakes. But once you find that you're finding nothing but 3s at these lakes, basically that's your sign that you can just go back and forth between these 2 lakes, right?
Yeah. If you can go around and rotate all of your lakes and you see that you're primarily stacked with 3s, there's not a huge reason to keep hitting them. Again, unless I said, like, if you're missing bears, if it visually looks like you're missing bears from like Mule Deer Outpost or something like that.
Oh, I know what you should show us. The Field of Dreams. What is the Field of Dreams?
The Field of Dreams is a area where
Let's
the bear
change the
are
time and you can show us.
Yeah, the bear is supposed to be coming to this zone and drinking. I found this by mistake, I got up to actually get a cup of coffee and came back and had bears throwing warning calls at me from behind this outpost during their actual drink time. So what we do is set our time to 11:30. It seems to work the best for it. And then we go to Mountain Goat Outpost up here by 2 fawns.
Okay, so this is where you want to go, guys. Mountain Goat Outpost.
Yep.
11:30, and I will follow you.
Yeah, at 11:30, and then we come right back behind the outpost over here. And just down the hill here, a bear's traveling over here to what I'm assuming is the drink zone.
So how often do you come and check over here?
I only check. It appears I'm missing bears from the zones that I'm rotating on.
So basically they can get stuck over here.
Yeah, I mean, during, middle of drink time, even after the end of drink time, sometimes they're here and it's nearly a kilometer away from any drink zone.
So you run down here to your tripod?
Yeah, I run down, I sit in the tripod, and then I just wait. Generally, I'll wait from 11:30 to anywhere from 12:30 to 1, and bears will still be traveling from wherever they're coming from out here.
Yeah, the first time I came out here, I found an 8 mythical traveling all by his lonesome.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about that is that they're actually... I've tried resetting times, multiple night times and day times, and jumped around to the different zones, and they just aren't showing up anywhere but right here. And so, I took it as a sign that I need to set up here and get those bears back into my rotation. And it has worked great so far. It's worked very, very great. I found multiple level 9s out here. I found, guaranteed level 9 legendaries out here. And when they are out here, they are not considered part of my stacking. I will actually shoot them to get get that shooter bear back in.
I have a question. So when you're stacking 9s, when do you shoot them? At what point do you decide that's enough and it's time to shoot them all?
So once I get to where I'm shooting the remaining animals and the level of my respawns tends to do ping ponging when it goes up and down, but it's not committing to either going up to a 9 or down to a 3. The levels will they'll stay in that middle range, going up and down, up and down. Once that happens for, say, 5 rotations, at that point right there, I will actually shoot the 9s, and then all the respawns from the 9s, those are my rotation shooters. Those are the ones that I focus on for the rest of the grind.
Isn't that insane, guys? This guy is insane at the grind. Seriously, you guys need to check him out on Twitch, and you stream every day, right?
I definitely try to do my best to be on there every day in the morning, yeah.
There you go, and he starts in the morning, and here's the link to his stream on the screen here. So definitely go and give him a follow, and you're likely to see me there. I do hang out there quite a bit. And be ready to learn. You're gonna learn a lot. So there's a couple bears there. Yeah. Now, if you guys do have questions about the Great One grind, definitely leave them in the comments below. I'm sure iBuy will be having a look, and we are happy to help with any questions that you guys have.
Absolutely, yeah. I've been pretty active, and I definitely like sharing the knowledge, and so definitely, if you guys have questions, leave them below, and I will do my best to be in there to help out.
But the Great One spawning really just comes down to RNG, doesn't it?
I believe it is 100% RNG, definitely.
Yeah.
An amazing view of both of them. It's really nice to have both just chilling here, you know? A lot of people ask, how do you do that? Patience is a virtue, that's all, you know?
It is a lot of work. I mean, we're not going to lie and say this is an easy thing to do. It's not.
Right. No, it's definitely not. Just in the last month, streaming alone, I've put in 200 hours. So it's, it definitely takes a lot of work. This isn't the method for, the easiest method, but once you put in the work, it is by far the best method. Basically, I filled it up with diamonds until I couldn't put any more. There's a few rares and stuff as well. You can see from up here. It's just all the mounts where it's possible.
Yeah, we definitely need more lodges, that is for sure. Look at him! Oh, he's very pretty.
Yeah, I am actually a fan of the spirit fur type. It looks really, really good.
Well, thank you very much for sharing all of your insight with us.
Absolutely, anytime.
You are kicking some serious black bear butt, that is for sure. So guys, definitely check out iBuy Premiums on Twitch. Here is the link on the screen, and he will be streaming there most days. And come on by and, learn how to amp up your black bear grind. All of your grinds, basically. And you're going to be moving on to red deer and other stuff after you have spawned one more black bear Great One. Is that correct?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your success. You are pretty amazing.
Thank you so much.
If you guys would like to learn exactly how to set up a black bear grind, here is the Great One Black Bear Guide. Take care, guys.